Okay, sorry you guys, I'm staring right into the sun, but it would be harder if I turned around because I'd be in the shade then, so I'll just have to squint through this one. I just wanted to make this video and let you know after the club meeting last Saturday that this main message is you have this massive power to improve your life. And I know you're always getting the message through regular media and the educational system and fake science and all these fake experts and everything that you're helpless and weak and dependent on the experts to know everything to do in your life. And because life is just so complicated and difficult, right? And everything's really impossible. So now who in the world would want you to feel like that, especially if it wasn't true? And I guess it would be those that want to control you, of course, and you know, because they're right. How can you control people and control and destroy people that are awake and happy and free and strong and not falling apart on all these different levels? You can't. So they just have to make sure you feel that life is just so complicated and everything's so difficult that you can't do very much and you don't have time to do anything. And I can certainly identify with that. And I don't know if some of you are old enough to remember, like I do, the old slogan that they used to have, life is a bitch and then you die, right? I mean, there was a bumper sticker that was made that said that for a while. And I think a lot of people still feel like that. Maybe they're going crazy enough now so they don't even recognize that anymore and they're just crazy, but it's how you're supposed to feel. And once you do feel like that, and at a gut level, emotional level, you believe it, then you make it true. And the thing is that you're not supposed to find out. You have other options, really major other options. Yes, there are almost infinite details, complexities in the world, but you don't have to know them all, understand them all to make things work. That's not the way this was designed. Animals just do fine knowing what to eat and how to live without multiple PhDs, and humans are not supposed to have a harder time than that. So the only reason all of this mess is happening in our lives and in the world and on the planet is just because we got, you know, the bottom line is that we got out of touch with ourselves on the way down here from pure consciousness down through all the different levels. I promise I won't get into all the quantum physics and esoteric type stuff, but the reality is that we're pure spirit. We've never changed from that. But to get woven into this place of really slow frequency in the so-called physical world that's really not as solid as it appears, in that process we got out of touch with who we are and lost the ability to use our normal faculties. And there are people that want to keep us that way, and that guarantees that we're out of touch with where we came from, because we're out of touch with who we are. So no, I don't mean some philosophy or belief or religious thing that you can memorize. That won't do it, okay? You need to actually change what you experience. It's called your consciousness. We're still connected all the way back to where we came from. Whether you call it God or spirit or what, it doesn't matter. It's still the same, or we would not be here. But we can't use that connection without it becoming conscious. Not a memorization thing, okay? It's completely different. Then we would have the ability to easily fix our own lives, do what we want with them, help heal all life on the planet. And so the question is, how do we get that back? Practically, not in theory. And as I've said, memorizing stuff doesn't do it. Your whole consciousness of who you are has to change, not what you believe, but what you actually experience. You can start by learning all the old forgotten laws of nature. We've talked about that a lot on the program. And use them, it's not another thing to memorize. Use them to transform your health. You can use the old forgotten laws of nature once you learn them and rejuvenate yourself, get so that you're not being harassed by so-called aging and degeneration and supposedly incurable diseases. All this stuff that's totally nonsense. You're not told the truth about that at all. You can get back in touch with that and then learn to use it to keep yourself healthy and your energy high in its normal condition. And that doesn't mean jittery, it just means a calm, high energy. But I was saying you could use these old laws of nature we're not supposed to know about. It's forbidden information for which many holistic doctors have already been murdered by just, finding little bits of it. Like they use vaccines to destroy your immune system, and with Nagalase and things like that was worth killing a number of doctors over. And we're going to tell you everything, but we're doing it in a private club format, so maybe we'll be allowed to go a little bit further that way. And at the same time as upgrading your health, getting your normal energy back and all that stuff, reversing aging, which you can certainly do, at the same time you can start the real work, which is all internal on the consciousness level. And that's the one that you can use eventually to make a major impact on the outside world, including everybody else, even if you don't talk to them. It's quite amazing. So I guess the question for this short video, which we got to wrap up, is love really all you need, like the Beatles song says? And I would say, yes, it is. But so the thing is getting to where your consciousness merges into that love, and that's not a matter of belief. It's not a matter of memorizing something, joining a club, reciting a mantra. You got to change inside on a really deep level. Then you start to merge with that incredible force, and we can use that to do everything we want to do. And it can work, even now. It's the force that's holding all these worlds together, including this one that we're in that we call the real physical world. But some work in ourselves is required to get there, and it's very specific. And I think, personally, if we do that in time, that we can fix things here in spite of what's going on. And I've had to find out a lot about what's going on. So Lost Arts Radio has a new private meeting once a week in a club format for those who want to start doing this work. And the reason I'm here is to personally invite you. I think you would be really great addition if you're willing to come and help us by your presence. It doesn't matter at all where you're starting from at all. Even with health, you can be on 100% Diet Coke diet, or Diet Coke and Big Macs or Whoppers or whatever, or all processed food, or I don't know, eating groundhogs or whatever. But it's who you are that we need in the club. You're an incredible, limitless being made out of this essence of beauty and love. And I just want you to come help us wake that up, and we'll all support each other. And it specifically has a way that it can be done. So you're invited. We're going to prove love is all you need if we can do it in time, and I still think we can. So there's a few steps, and I'll share what I know with you. I'm just a bare beginner on this too, but I've learned enough that's specific that I have an obligation and privilege to share it with you. And you can come try it out and, quit if you want to, but I hope you'll stay if you feel like it, if you're up to the work. If you want the details, you want to know how to get into the private club, go to lostartsradio.com/club. Lost, L-O-S-T, arts, plural, A-R-T-S, radio.com/club, C-L-U-B. And it'll give you the details. We have small dues to pay to get in. If you don't have much money, just pay $10 a month, you get everything. If you have more money and you want to support our work, I'd really appreciate that, so it doesn't take us forever to build the school. And the money goes to the nonprofit. The nonprofit would buy, build, and run the school. And I'll do another video or more than one on the details of what that'll be. Some of you have heard about it already. I really want to do that soon, but we're going to do this electronically right now. We've already started. And if the money comes in enough to build the school too in the near future, certainly we'll do that. Or if we get in touch with a really benevolent donor without strings attached maybe we can do it faster and you guys can help. In the meantime, I want you to get this message to anybody that you think might benefit from this work. Not just adults or older people, but kids and students and college students and people that are being bombarded by this insanity that's taking over large parts of America and much of the world, and especially people that would like to get away from belief systems that think you have to be violent and kill everybody that disagrees with you. That's not really the case, and the power that we can get through what I'm talking about is much more than that. We can still heal things without force, without violence, without this confrontational attitude. There's something a lot stronger. That's what this is about. So find out the deeper meaning of love is all you need. Meet me at lostartsradio.com/club. Get your credentials there, and I'll meet you on Saturday, okay? And in the meantime, I recommend that you watch the YouTube videos from Planetary Healing Club. That's the name of this group. That'll get you up to speed on the meetings that you haven't been at, okay? So I hope I'll get to see you there. And good luck with everything that you're doing, all the work, and hope you get what you want, but I want to help that happen. So meet me, okay? See you at lostartsradio.com/club. Get your entry credentials, and I'll see you there. Thanks.